So let's have a look and discuss what is equity. And we can start with a very simple example. Let's have an example of me and my four friends sitting in the bar, having a beer casually on a Saturday night, and we come up with this great new idea. The light bulb went off, ping. And our idea is how to build a cupcake machine. And this cupcake machine is revolutionary. It makes cupcakes at the speed unknown to cupcake making. So we decide that this is a great business. We write a business plan, and having evaluated that, we all sit down together and say, okay, we're a good fit for each other. We want to be business partners. So at this stage, our company really only has a list of assets at best. First, over here we have the idea, and this was the idea for the cupcake machine. The second thing is we have us, and we have times 5 of us. So we've got our intellectual capacity, our skills, and our management knowledge. And then the other thing we have that is a tangible asset is we've all decided that we're going to put $50,000, say, into the business. So as of the starting of the business, we have $250,000. Now, the next thing we will go through, first of all, we will legally incorporate, and we are going to assume during our incorporation process we will issue 1 million shares. So that's what our company is made up of, is 1 million shares. And given that there's 5 of us in the company, we've decided, because we all put in $50,000 and we're all going to commit the same amount of time, we've decided that we're going to divide the company up equally between the 5 of us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in which case, each of us would get 200,000 shares of the cupcake business. So there we go. There's five owners. There's me, and then there's friend 1, friend 2, friend 3, and friend 4. And we've already said that if we add all the shares up, this is known as the outstanding number of shares, 1 million shares. And normally we would give them a nominal, very low value per share. We won't go into this now in a lot of detail, but we'd probably say they were worth 1 cent each. And the assets of the business are listed here on the left. So this is a very simple way to look at equity at the beginning. These are our equity stakes. So if someone said, how much of the business do you own? We'd all own 20%. So what I'd like to do now is go ahead and just kind of build out very simply the concept of this balance sheet we're building here to further explain what equity is. So here's the balance sheet in its most simple terms. Equity can be defined as assets minus our liabilities. And at this stage of our business, we already said that our assets were primarily beyond the capital of management expertise and the idea we're putting in. The assets were $250,000 in cash. Now, having looked at our business, we know that to create this spectacular cupcake machine we were looking at on the previous sheet, we will need to go out and purchase machinery and expertise to build this machine. And let's just assume that that in totality will come to $1 million. So at this stage, to launch our business, we're going to need $1 million. We've already said that we've got 250,000 from the 5 founders. So that leaves us requiring 750,000. Now there's a number of ways we could go about getting this money, but let's assume we go to the bank. And we go to the bank, we explain our business, and the bank manager loves the concept, and he's like, sure, I'll lend you 750,000, and you pay me, an annual interest rate, 8-10%, and you've got your money. So this is in essence just an IOU we now have to the bank. So if we translate this over to our very basic, simple balance sheet, and that's just what this is, it's a depiction of our assets and liabilities, we can see that here our assets total $1 million. That's for the machine. Now remember, that came from 250 in cash that we put in, and then we borrowed 750. So we took the loan money and we went and invested it in an asset. So those are the assets we've got. Now from a liability point of view, the liability is the security or the note that the bank issued to fund our business. So very simply, just as we said, if we subtract the assets, if we take our assets and subtract liabilities, if we take 1 million and we subtract 750, we get this. And this is our equity. So it was basically just what we put in the business at the beginning. And this is a very basic balance sheet. This equity will, as the company grows, the more liabilities we put on the company, like payroll, marketing, buying more equipment. So if this side of the seesaw goes down, the equity is going to get less. As assets increase, i.e. we sell cupcakes and maybe we franchise this idea, and other companies start doing it, we will, this side of the seesaw goes up and this increases our equity.